So this video is going to be about what I answer to people who ask me questions like, hey, what does this specific crystal do? Or questions like, I'm experiencing anxiety, what crystals will be good for that? So I'll answer the first question, what does this specific crystal do, using moonstone as an example. So I'll answer this question in two ways. If you asked me this question 2 years ago, then I'll answer with what I learned from my crystal training, from books, and from my own experience. So with that in mind, generally speaking, moonstone is good for joy, for optimism, for intuition, for patience, for getting in touch with the divine feminine energy. And since it has the moon in its name, I feel that it helps us connect with the cycles in life and understand it better, just like how the moon has different phases. Now, if you ask me that question today, then I'll answer with how I shifted to working with crystals in specificity. So your moonstone will interact with your energy differently than it will interact with mine or someone else. Also, if you have a bowl of moonstone, one moonstone might help with joy, but this other one might help with relaxation. So why is that when they're the same type of stone? You know, how they were formed, the locations they grew, how they were cut, they can be all different. So that will affect the stone's energy to be different too. Also, I like to treat crystals like they're people. So let's say you have a group of Asian people. Each one of those Asian people will have different personalities. So similarly, each one of the moonstone will have different personalities. So if you want to know what your moonstone is good for, the simplest process is to ask your stone, hey, what are you helping me with? And then just trust the message that you get. I like to do this through a visualization technique. So I visualize the stone in my mind and my energy, and I see how they interact with each other. So that was a clip from my Instagram stories. If you want to try out the connecting to a crystal visualization technique, just find it in my videos. Now, with the second question, I'm experiencing anxiety, which crystal will be good for that? And again, I can give you a general answer like crystals for anxiety, it will be amethyst, black tourmaline, hematite, lithium quartz, tiger iron, and yes, it may work. But again, since each of us individuals are wired differently, each of us will interact with each stones differently too. So why not receive an answer that will make you feel empowered and you're not relying on anyone or any book for information? Because simply, you have the answer within you. So if you want to know what crystals is good for anxiety, I suggest for you to go to a crystal shop and set a conscious intention that, hey, I'm going to be looking for crystals for anxiety. Then walk around the crystal shop and then see which stones you keep looking at, which ones you're attracted to. Then once you have those stones, I suggest to connect to a crystal by simply asking a yes and no question. So questions like, hey, are you helping me with anxiety? And see what pops up. Is it a yes? Is it a no? It's just a matter of trusting and listening to what comes up first. Also, this way you can apply it to any stones, you can apply it to any issues, and it's a more intuitive process and will promote a more personal connection between you and the crystal. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments if this process resonates with you. And also, if you are having trouble with this process, you're still not comfortable to use it, or you're having trouble trusting the messages you get, I do offer a crystal consultation service. So you'll tell me what aspect you're looking for in a crystal for healing, and then I'll tune in to your energy specifically and see which stones I have here will work for you. And then those stones, I'm going to do a crystal reading and write up a description on how each crystal is interacting with your energy. So you can find that on my website at krisastones.com. And also, if you know what crystals to work with and you want to wear them as jewelries, then I also make crystal macrame style jewelries, so you can view that in my website too.